Well, I chose social work because I loved it. I started taking classes in college, and I started as a nursing major, and I got into the like psych rotation, and I wanted to stay in that area, and I didn't want to do nursing. I wanted to work with people, and the next best thing was social work, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with working with people. I fell in love with the philosophies, the principles. My professors made it fun. They made it enjoyable. And I just went from there. I got my bachelor's degree in social work, and I knew from there that I wanted to go on to get my master's so that I could continue to work with people and continue to help people and get into therapy and clinical social work.
Advise people?
I tend to. I'm very real, and I'm very direct with people. I tend to allow people just to tell their story. I want people to come in and be able to tell their story and to meet them where they're at. I think that's one of the biggest. I guess my personal philosophy is just meeting a person where they're at.
Heal.
I came to Volunteers in America for a couple reasons. One, I like the religious aspect, the spiritual part, that we're able to incorporate that into our counseling. I really like that. I also like the variety of clients. I have a 7-year-old, I have a 45-year-old, I have different races, different cultures, and I love that. I never know what I'm going to get, and I get a wide variety. I also really liked their sliding scale. I liked that I've worked with other agencies that had a sliding scale fee, but the sliding scale was so high that people couldn't afford it. And what's the point of having a sliding scale if your sliding scale takes out 90% of your clients? And I think having people who are able to pay $5, $10 and still get professional counseling, I think that's important. I am right now working mainly trying to really specialize in DBT. That's kind of what I've been working on. I enjoy it. It's something that it's an interesting theory base, I guess. And it works well with people with like personality disorders, people who have grief issues, trauma. Trauma is something I have worked a lot with, and you find that the DBT really fits in really nicely with that trauma aspect, because most people that have trauma, especially at a young age, they tend to need that skill base to kind of be just more emotionally regulated. I'm from Sioux Falls. I was born and raised here in Sioux Falls. My spare time, I spend time with my family. I enjoy reading. I like going to small towns in Sioux Falls and just checking them out. And I don't know, we kind of go and we'll go to these really small towns and check out like the local cafe and the local little shops and stuff like that. That's fun. I don't know. Sometimes we go to like places and just walk around weird Walmarts, but it's enjoyable and it's fun, and it's like, and South Dakota's got a lot to offer, so might as well just see what there's out there. So that's kind of